It's time to take a break from Silksong and watch some quality reaction slop. Anyways, today we're going to be looking at the multi-world record in the Gauntlet category. And before I start yapping my ass off, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you possibly the dumbest restart since ancient history. Check this out. Dude, what are you doing? You're running power mode nailgun Mul-T. You have half bleed. Just play the run. Just play the run. What are we doing here? So I will say though, the speedrun is like pretty different from the other world records in the sense that it's very straightforward. This is a very streamlined speedrun. And you guys are gonna see what I'm gonna mean in like a couple minutes from now. But here's just the usual, starting out, trying to get gold for the Halcyon Shrine, and doing a bit of scouting, killing enemies, trying to find barrels, or Shrine of Bloods, or Shrine of Combats. You need 75 gold to charge the Halcyon Shrine and then leave the stage 2. Kind of an unlucky start, but he's just playing it out because he got a Weeping Fungus, I guess. Also a lot of enemies that spawn nearby anyways. So yeah, 65, that's going to be enough. And 2 Stone Golems are going to spawn, or 3 I mean. And then when he kills that, he'll have enough gold to leave. I guess I'm going to take this time while nothing's really happening to do a bit of yapping. So you might notice, Nek is using power mode nailgun, which is very different from every other multi-record that has existed since the start of this game. Those guys use double rebar. And that's one of the reasons why he got a ban there. He would have been able to get better use out of it if he had a rebar. I think it's just easier to succeed with double rebar, because like all you need is like bans and then damage bolts. And then you also have an extra equipment slots for more utility, so you can have more than just a skip. But with power mode nailgun, you basically need bleed. You basically need bleed to succeed. Like, unless you get some crazy proc chain with a missile and a perforator or something, you're just gonna want bleed. But I guess Snek here decided, you know what, I'm a little bit different. You know what, screw that. I'm gonna use power mode nailgun, because why not? So here he has a Void Seed, unlucky mates. Or maybe not, it might be close to the teleporter. There's only 6 of them. But I say chances are he's not gonna go for it. So Roll of Pennies is actually nice here because Mul-T has a bit more base armor. He also has a Weeping Fungus, so honestly he can just farm money off of Wisps if he really wants to, but we might not see him do it this stage just because the Void Seed exists, and it's going to be like pretty hard to loot the stage. But we'll see what happens, we'll see what happens. I actually didn't watch this world record. Oh, Leashing Seed, that's great. This is like one of the best survivors for it, dude. Wow. But yeah, while he's just charging this, I'm gonna do even more yapping. So this world record is actually, there's a bit of a funny story behind it. Literally, just a few days before he started grinding, Confused got the world record for this. So in a way, he's kind of like sniping it. And I was in call with him while he was grinding this out. Not when he got the record though, unfortunately, but yeah, he was just doing his thing, playing pretty well, resetting runs, trying to get the record, and then Confused joins, and he's like, hey man, what the hell? What the hell are we doing here? So yeah, that was pretty funny to see. But yeah, Void Seed not cleared. I'm gonna be very surprised if he loots it at all, honestly. Or I mean like, trying to go for the Void Seed. Although it is only the barnacles left, I'm pretty sure, so... Oh no, there's one Lemurian, but it can be a hassle. Luminous is actually pretty good here, since you're gonna want proc items from Mul-T with this loadout. Luminous really helps with that, actually. And the Mul-T secondary in general is just pretty good. So that's a nice thing to have. And this is what I mean by the run is very straightforward and very streamlined. There is a tri-tip printer. So yeah, that's the run. Pretty much just fully commit to the tri-tip printer and then you win. Yeah. But of course he does need a skip. He does Well, he doesn't need speed, but he could use some speed. Oh, and then the Luminous with the tri-chip printer. That's actually pretty nice as well. And the missile, dude. And the missile. Yeah, that's actually perfect. This is literally a perfect setup. All he really needs is speed and a skip. Or well, I wouldn't say he needs speed, but he needs a skip, and then speed would be nice. Might seem tank hits from the Templar to farm roll up pennies, just because of like power mode armor. But yeah, dude, this run is literally perfect. We're gonna be seeing him farm as many whites as he can this stage, pretty much fully looted, just so he can get full bleed. Trying to get that Templar to shoot him, but he's just not. And he's doing that so he can farm roll of pennies. So yeah, now he has insane money. Now he can full loot the stage and gets full bleed. Might even farm more. Okay. And yeah, that's great, dude. That's actually really good. Ooh, I don't know about that. I would have like done a tiny bit of macro, maybe get that syringe. Like, there's probably 10 other whites you can get from the stage, right? Getting the topaz so there's no risk of it falling off the stage, because items do that now, especially on this stage. And he gets a base. Yeah, I don't know how this run can go any better. I farmed so much money from the Templar. He even goes for the large chest, and it pays off. He gets some speed from it. That's pretty good. Remember the two things I said he wants or needs? He's basically got him. He's basically got him. After this, he can just freaking send it. So yep, and just printing bleed. Maybe hoping to keep AP rounds and focus crystal, but realistically, you're gonna want like as close to 10 bleed as you can get. So he's probably just gonna send him anyways. Yep. 9 tri-tips. 10 tri-tips. Wow. So yeah, after that he can just send it and then we'll win the run. Got the base, got the bleed. The only thing that can like make this way better is like a feather or maybe a head stomp. Because with that you can just keep staying close to mythics and applying bleed stacks. Because without it, you're still gonna have to do like a bit of maneuvering, a bit of dodging against mythics. And then when you do that, there's like a very decent chance bleed stacks wear off. The fight just gets prolonged a bit longer. So the one thing he wants here is like a feather. Or a safer. A safer can work too, actually. So yeah, kind of scary, but multi-secondary is great for crowds like this. And he gets the feather. He gets the feather. Dude, he has everything. He literally has everything. So yeah, we're probably gonna see him send it for stage 5. I doubt he's gonna loot anything anymore. He has speed with the red whip, he has a skip, he has a feather, he has full bleed. Yeah, a very straightforward run. Pretty much has everything he can possibly want, except for like a scorpion or a boomerang. But trying to go for those two obviously is not practical in any way. So aside from those two, this is like honestly a perfect run. Like maybe he can use a phase 4 skip with the fireband, but aside from that, I don't really see anything else that can be improved on this build. It's literally perfect. So yeah, I doubt we're gonna see him loot at all. Yep, just leaving right away. Probably gonna leave stage 5 right away as well. Look at that. 139 bleed stacks. And a Noxious. Dang. I told you, bro. You should have kept the syringe. Should have kept the syringe. Now, assuming he gets to the fight at like 14:30-ish. Or will it take that long? Maybe like 14:15. This run is 19:16. So that means the fight itself is gonna last all of 4 minutes without a phase 4 skip, which is really fast. And I guess while nothing is really going on here, I'll do even more yapping. So first of all, I just want to apologize for like 3 reaction slop videos in a row. I know a lot of you sub for the gameplay, but for some of the older fans here, I just want to address real quick. For some of you, I know you guys have subbed to see like me and my friend beat super insane hard modded difficulties. Let me just tell you right now, we've been cooking. We've been in the kitchen. got a couple of those videos that's gonna come out alongside the Humble Grind whenever I decide to like stop playing Silk Song for 10 hours a day. What did he try to get the head tech? I'm pretty sure you can't do it on fat characters like Mul-T. But yeah, this is what I said earlier. You can kind of just afford to stay on Mythic's ass with this feather and just keep applying bleed stacks. It's really good. So yeah, just staying on him. And that slam was actually kind of scary, not gonna lie. Yeah, very straightforward fight. Just hold left click and right click and aim in Mythic's direction. Jump over his swipes. GG's. Using the secondary to stun that guy. Those guys can be very annoying when they fly away. Also charges up Luminous by doing that. That Wisp is very far and very annoying, so we see him go for the big eye first instead. Noxious unfortunately doesn't transfer bleed stacks to the Wisp. Unlucky. Good thing his build is broken. Okay, the Wisp is closer now. Targeting a drone, so easy dubs. Nice. And fast enough that no other ads spawn. So yeah, this is gonna be more of the same thing as in phase 1. Oh, that was scary. Yeah, I had to use a bit of knockback from the double nail gun to avoid that. That's really scary. But yeah, now he does pizza. Gets like freaking 200, 300 stacks of bleed and dies. And this should do it. Another phase 4 skip failed. That one is, to be fair, that one is kind of hard. You kind of have to slam into him as he spawns in the middle for that phase 4 skip. But yeah, another phase 4 skip missed by Snack. Unlucky, man. And the clockwise one does spawn, so he goes there, gets the closest spot, and that's the run. Oh, true. When he was shooting that big eye, he could have transferred the bleed stacks from it onto Mythics, which was what he was referencing there. But yeah, that's the run. And good job, Snack. Holy god run. I'm gonna go play Silk Song now.